It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Freshpet makes yummy food for cats and for dogs. In fact, they're known for their refrigerated kiosks, and they hold over 20,000 kiosks in Targets and Walmarts all over the world. And they were doing amazing, except they had a problem. And the problem they had is the refrigerators kept breaking down. Now, they didn't know why these refrigerators were breaking down, by the way, but it was causing a problem because obviously they couldn't make the sales because they didn't have the refrigerated food to sell. And it slowed the process down. So what they found out is they didn't have a system in place to kind of track when the refrigerator went down and then who was actually repairing the refrigerator. And to try to do that manually, even in today's world without a system with 20,000 plus kiosks, was like finding a needle in a haystack. Good luck with that. Freshpet didn't know what was going on at the time. Here's the point, and we're going to get to the main point for you as a CEO, is that as a CEO, you would probably agree that without a good system in place, it's hard, if not impossible, to maximize results. And many companies lose money because they don't have a sales system in place. Now I'll tell you what Freshpet did, because Freshpet decided to do something different. They came up with a solution. They said, you know what? We're going to get a system in place, and it was called Service Channel. The Service Channel was known for having an automated system in place. They could do the repairs, let you know exactly when they started, when they ended, and when you could expect for the maintenance to come back again. Sounds very simple, by the way. But, oh boy, when you have a system in place, two things happen. Number one, you start making more sales. Number two, you have more confidence. Number three, the customers you're serving get a better experience. What's my big takeaway for you as a CEO from Freshpet's story? It's about the importance of having a strong sales system. That's point number one. And point number two, be willing to step out and bring in a system that might not be inside the industry, but it's going to work for you. It's going to work for your company. It's going to work for your clients, and it gives them the experience they're looking for. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. It's an honor and a privilege to be your host this morning. Oh, sorry. Now, every morning we love to get started with our mantra. And our mantra is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. So what am I trying to say? Selling is really, at the end of the day, it's about as serious business as you're going to get. So that's our mantra every morning. Then we move to the next one, which is we say, okay, as a CEO, what do I need to do? What's my pledge to my department? The pledge to the department is I will learn, I will earn, and I'll return. And I believe with every fiber in my body that every morning a CEO needs to look at their business and need to say these three words. Go ahead and repeat these three words after me if you would. I have to learn something new as the CEO for your sales department in order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Now, our objectives when we get together every morning are threefold. Sales progress. Every day we're looking at the sales. Every day we're going to measure. Every day we're going to manage. And every day we're going to allocate the resources to the area that means the very, very, very most important to us. And then we're going to address any roadblocks. And then we're going to talk about the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand. There are, how many did I say? There are 5 sales pillars. Now, I'm going to give you sales pillar number 1, because sales pillar number 1 is a CEO sales plan. So you must have a CEO one-page sales plan. If you don't have that CEO one-page sales plan, then I'm going to encourage you right now to go to www.ceosalesplan.com and download it. Just go to www.ceosalesplan.com. Sales pillar number 2, which is very, 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 very important, is that you must also understand the sales cycle from the time the client starts to the client, or from the time they're a prospect, I should say, to the time you communicate with that prospect, to the time that they become a client. What does that sales cycle look like? Number 3 is what's the sales message? What are you saying on a daily basis? And sales cycle number 4 is even double more important, and that is, well, you got to understand the sales indicators. We call that the CEO sales dashboard. And then you have to have a CEO sales team. You do that and you will see your sales go up. You will see an increase. Now, as we get started, I love to start every morning and do a check-in. It's a great opportunity for us to check in, by the way. And if you're out there watching right now, do me a favor. If you're watching live, you can look below the video, hit hashtag replay. Let me know you're in the building. Just put hashtag I'm here. That's when you're live. Hashtag I'm here. I'm so excited this morning. I couldn't wait for this session, by the way. This session is going to be amazing. Number 2, if you're watching the replay, do me a favor. I love to connect with you as well. Put hashtag replay. Put hashtag replay. You're in the building. You showed up. And if you're watching right now and as you're tuned in right now and you're like, Shay, I'm on the on-demand stations. I'm on Roku. I'm on Apple TV. You downloaded the podcast perhaps. You can go over and look right below the video and you'll see right there it says, I am Che Brown. Go ahead and drop me a note. I respond to every message. I mean, I love being in this conversation, okay? Never gets tired, never gets old, because this is the one conversation that will generate revenue in your business. So I just want to acknowledge it. Now the question comes up, what is the CEO Sales Huddle? And the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster, how to sell it easier, how to sell it with less effort, and at the end of the day, how to get to from where they are to where they need to be so there's enough revenue inside of the company to purchase all the resources that are necessary to execute the vision they have for the people they were called to serve. And our big why is all about sales growth. It's all about accountability, and it's all about consistency. Now, 15 minutes a day. How much time do I need for you and I to get together? 15 minutes a day. Why 15 minutes, Shay? Because there's 1,440 minutes in every day, by the way, just to let you know that, not a new idea. And so I'm asking for 1% of your day to focus on the one area, which is sales, that will help you get the biggest results that you possibly need. Isn't that encouraging? Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, absolutely. So here's what I want you to do. As you're watching right now, I want you to understand our number one outcome. And our number one outcome is $100,000 per month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. So that's $100,000 over and beyond whatever you're earning on a daily basis, because you've been in this conversation and it's top of mind to you. And you as a CEO, you're the main driver. You're the reason why the company exists. So we got to have revenue to keep it going, by the way. And now we get to what I call arguably the most important segment, because to me, the most important segment we do every single morning, without fail, the most important segment we do is really the CEO dashboard. And the CEO sales dashboard was created because there was a problem. And the problem that we had is a number of folks were like, I've got a lot going on. What do I need to measure? What do I need to manage? I've got a lot of key indicators coming across my table. What's most important? And you know what I shared with them? I said, look, after years and years of doing this, there wasn't a tool available. Just like the case study we did, there wasn't a tool available that made it easy and effortless and fast. So we created the CEO sales dashboard so you can measure leads. You need those. Appointments, no question. Offers, no question. Deals, got it. Offers and repeat business, because when we get those and we understand those, it gets a little easier to get to the $100,000 a month, by the way. So now, if you haven't already, let's open up the CEO sales dashboard. Let's go there now. So you go to your computer now, open it up. Now, some of you already have this open because you knew we were going to go here. This is what we do, and I love it, by the way. And then when you go here, you'll see the CEO dashboard. Very easy. Very clean, designed just for you in mind, so it's not complicated. And it has leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business down the side. And if you go all the way across the top, you find today's date. Now, the reason I want you to have today's date and look at that is that I want you to start measuring. And I want you to only look at the sales department. So go look at put the numbers in for yesterday. How many leads came into your company yesterday? Now, some of you have an assistant that fills this out. Cool. Some of you have paid someone to do this. I think it's worth every dollar, by the way. Others of you take this 15 minutes right now as the sales manager, as the sales director, as the CEO, and you fill this out. This is cool. This is cool. This is probably the most important indicator in the whole freaking company. Seriously, I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. So we're going to look at appointments. We're going to look at how many offers did the company make yesterday, how many deals did they make. Then I want to go down to repeat business. I want to really anchor for a moment in the one area that we know saves us money. Now, you've heard this before. It's not a new idea, but it's so true that 80% of almost every dollar is used to acquire new customers. Well, it makes sense, right? I mean, got to get new customers to grow the business. But here's the point. How do we measure that we're on track? So I like to look at one category, Dan. I just want to spend a moment here on repeat business. Now they got subcategories in here. You can add, subtract to it, and customize. But under repeat business, I want you to go take a look at your revenue yesterday. And how many existing clients purchased another product. Now, they purchase a new product. So a repeat customer, someone is purchasing a new product. Okay, so they purchase a new product. So if I'm an iPhone user, I'm an Apple person, and I go into the Mac store and I decide I'm going to purchase a MacBook Pro, and maybe I had an iPad before, I have an iWatch, and I'm going to get an iPhone 15. That's a new product. Okay, cool. Now, but here's where it gets interesting, I believe. And here's what I believe separates us from other folks that are out there. We look at how many folks have purchased existing products. So maybe I had the iPhone, but I got a cord. I had to go get a new cord. Or maybe I had to get I know. Maybe you had to get the glass thing that goes onto the iPhone, right? So I'm trying to think of something real quick here. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you had to get the new glass, or you had to get a case for it. Whatever it may be, it's repeat business, okay? And then there's another category that often gets left out. And for some of you, this doesn't make sense to you at all, so you can just go ahead and check out. But for others, you're really measuring, and you have a membership platform. And that membership platform is new clients that's coming in, and you can have new clients and the members, but you also have folks that have churned. That means they've decided to leave. And this is a really good category to measure. It's a good category to manage. There's revenue that you work for last month that you're getting credit for this month, or 3 months ago you're getting credit for this month. So that sale allows you to continue to serve, and as you serve, they're also paying. So it's amazing. Here's the point. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to go celebrate some wins. We're going to look at what's really working. We don't just beat ourselves up every single morning. It's not, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. No. This is an opportunity for us to look at what's working well. And so I like to celebrate any wins. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I want to take a moment. And I want you to focus on 3 questions. Question number 1 is, what are you most proud of? Question number 2, for the sales department, what was your biggest accomplishment yesterday? Question number 3 for the sales department is, what do you want to brag about today? If I could bring you in here right now and you could just brag and say, you know what, Jay, this is what I'm really pleased about. This is what I want to brag on. What would it be? And then we don't stop there. We're going to go take a look at, you know what, life happens. We have business challenges. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions their focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I want you to go over now and let's look at any challenges that we have going out there. What was your biggest hurdle for the sales department yesterday, the roadblock? What's preventing you today in the sales department from moving forward? And what's the one thing you could do that if you did it, it would move the needle for the business. It would take it to an entirely different level. And you're going to commit to doing that because this is what it's all about for you. It's all about for the company. My message of today is stay the course. My message of the day is stay the course. Believe in your mission, your goals, and your objectives. But just like the case study that we talked about earlier, make sure that you're checking into the sales systems, that you're giving the sales department the people, the process, and the resources that it needs. The process is in the sales system that we're always evolving, always making better, because at the end of the day, without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. My point to you is that selling is serious business. So I want you to know I believe in you as a CEO. I believe you're a game changer. I believe you're a world changer. You're in this world of as a small business owner, and you're someone that wants to make a difference in the world, impact lives, impact humanities, and that's why we show up every single morning. It's not about the money, although the money is always great. Isn't the money always great? Isn't the money always great? But it's not about the money. It's really about what the money will do for you, for your company, and for the people you were called to serve. So with that being said, I encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. I believe that today is your January 1st and that your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name, by the way, for those folks that don't know, is still Che Brown. Make it a great day, everyone. And we're going to make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.